no.
Is the Bill Squire Show.
You know what song I've had stuck in my head?
What's that?
Powerline.
Oh, wait. Did I post about Powerline?
We talked about Powerline on the podcast a couple weeks ago.
About it coming on Shuffle? I don't remember.
Oh, did it?
It came on Shuffle while I was
Stand Out.
I was recording a blowjob video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I gotta
my
get that
husband.
video just to hear Powerline.
So it's a blowjob video, and Powerline comes on, and I just start cracking up laughing.
Did you leave it in?
I mean, I didn't sell it or anything, but I do have it.
That's so funny. Are we podcasting right now?
Yes, we are.
We are. Oh, okay. So I'll wait to play the song.
Yeah,
after.
it was Eye to Eye.
Oh, Eye to Eye. Yeah. That's
I'm
a
pretty
good one
sure
too.
that's what it was.
I've had Stand Out stuck in my head, but yeah,
Maybe
Eye to
it
Eye.
is Stand. I don't remember.
Wait, what's Powerline?
I'll have to go back.
Powerline is the
Goofy movie?
pop star from Goofy Movie.
The best fucking soundtrack
yeah,
ever.
Yeah.
It's Stand Out and Eye to Eye, and it's performed by
Beautiful.
Tevin Campbell. And it's great.
As Powerline.
Yeah, as Powerline.
Great music.
Yeah.
You should listen.
Those songs are fucking good.
No, I
Like-
remember the songs.
Yeah,
I
they're
remember
very
that
good
now,
songs.
Such a good movie.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of The Bill Squire Show. I'm your host, Bill Squire. I'm here with Tommi LC, who recently filmed a blowjob video where she heard the song
Eye to Eye.
Eye to Eye by Powerline. And then AJ DeCosimo.
Who also recently filmed a blowjob video.
You did.
What song
with
played
Powerline.
Oh.
Second.
No. I didn't film a blowjob.
Himself.
Yeah.
He's so
okay.
flexible.
Yeah. I'm
Flexible.
trying to give my anus a little kiss. Mwah.
Just
Mwah. I love you, anus. I've never seen
thanks
my
for all
anus.
you do.
Yeah.
God, we don't
Dude,
have to do that.
I know, right? I've never seen.
You've probably seen yours.
No, seen it, yes. I just
Okay.
mean, thank God we don't have to, like, clean our assholes with our tongues.
Oh,
like every
yeah.
other
Okay,
animal.
yeah, I agree. That's
for a
very good.
second, I thought you were just gonna
Just
stop.
clean our assholes?
You're like,
Thank
thank
God we
God
don't
we
have
have to
to-
clean our assholes.
I was like,
Just
I don't
walking
know
around
about
not
that.
wiping my ass.
I just want to say, you and I,
From brown eye to eye.
you and I were completely in the right last week.
Yes.
Everybody
Everyone.
was just like, he did that on purpose.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
I know you didn't. I defended you against all those people.
I don't care. Like,
That
you
was
can say I
authentic
did it on purpose.
as
That's just,
No,
that's
no,
how
no,
my
no.
brain works sometimes.
No.
I just,
They
like,
didn't accuse you of doing it on purpose. They were like, he did that on purpose, right? I was just like, no, he didn't do that on purpose. I've known Bill long enough.
Yeah.
Bill's one of my best friends.
You
I know
know,
how he's
yeah.
talking, how he talks, and that's not how he talks.
It was awesome.
That is
though.
how he talks.
It worked out, and it was very funny.
Yeah. Did your sister see that clip?
I don't know if she did.
Oh my
She
God.
may have, but oh well. Tommy and I saw Nope yesterday.
Oh, was that good?
I loved it.
I have some grievances.
Oh.
but it
Grievances.
did use the word gulch, which I'm a big fan of the word gulch.
Gulch. All right.
Because I didn't really know what a gulch was.
I don't know what a gulch is.
I thought it was talking about like a mouth, but it was actually it's like a narrow valley basically. So like that's formed by a river.
Okay.
Gulch.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
and that's where the movie takes place, in a gulch.
You know, I stick my dick in your gulch, baby.
It sounds
If you got
very sexual.
you get
yeah.
that tight ass gulch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me.
Yeah, that wet ass gulch.
Hey, ask me what I did last night.
What'd you do last
I
night?
fisted some lady's gulch.
Let me see how big your fist is. That poor lady. That's a
Yeah.
pretty big fist.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've never actually fisted anybody.
Yeah.
I have.
I've got
Have
well,
you?
I guess because you don't actually like do this.
No,
You,
it's a
like,
forearm doing all the work.
You're doing more of a this.
Yeah, you're doing
And
this.
there
Did she
was one
enjoy
girl,
it?
We'll get to that. Hold on, Bill's in the middle.
There was a girl that liked to get
Cone.
basically, cone. Is that what it's called?
No, I don't know
Okay.
what it
Cone.
Yeah, I mean that's
No, I don't
basically.
know what it is. It's just like,
That's kind of fisting.
Yeah.
yeah, that is fist.
That is
That's
fisting.
fisting
Even
technically.
if you like
I think.
look at like the rubber fists, they're like this.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And luckily, Mr. Miyagi
butter.
taught me the proper form. He's like, you feed the ducks, feed the geese. And I was like, why am I doing this, master? And then I'm in there
for
and I'm like,
sex.
And you're
oh my
like,
God.
I get it now.
Feed the,
I get it
the
now.
geese.
Oh my
Feed
God!
the geese.
Something blew my mind.
Do
Something
you think
bust.
he fucks?
Mr. Miyagi?
Mr. Miyagi?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. He fucks.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
Totally doesn't talk like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's an amazing guy, Pat Morita.
Yeah. No, he talks like a valley boy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He grew up, like he was,
He didn't know karate.
yeah.
He didn't even know karate.
He's do you know he's nominated for an Oscar for that
yeah.
role? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. Did she like it? I don't know if she actually wanted me to do it. I don't know if she actually liked it as much as she liked the idea.
Okay.
Like she was turning.
How did you get to that? I need to know how you got to it.
She was just like,
"Do you want to fist
this
me,
really happened.
baby?"
"Oh yeah, that happened." No. It was. I was just kind of,
Yeah.
Was standout.
You got the
by
good moves. Good job.
Power.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I know what I'm
Go ahead.
doing.
Go on.
Yeah, I was kind of doing the thing. She was just like see how many you can fit, and it just kind of sort of
Okay.
worked its way up.
Yeah. I give him the old this. And then you go like this.
Yeah.
And they turn sideways. Ladies love that one.
Yeah, they do. It's great.
It's the handmade speculum.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I guess I have
Every time.
gotten fisted just when we were taking the egg out. Like, but that wasn't for fun. That
Yeah.
was just fishing
Fair,
for
fair.
eggs. Lost
Yeah,
eggs.
no, I fisted.
That was purely for
My
retrieval
sanity.
purposes.
Yeah, retrieval purposes.
Yeah, I think she just liked, like, you know how, like, there are things that, like, they don't necessarily, like, feel good, but the idea of them
Yeah.
are hot, so you, like, do them.
I think it's like, for me, like, you don't even have to do them. Just talk about them while
Yeah.
doing other things. And I'll be like,
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Like, I'm very verbal.
Yeah.
Very
verbal kind
verbal.
of guy.
You know?
Yeah. You're a talker, huh?
I'm a listener. I like when they're talking.
okay.
But I want to go back and forth too. Like I like
Yeah,
that.
you like
I
that.
like the
Like a
call
little
and
thing.
response.
Yeah, dude, it's great. And here, in the condos, you can't really get too loud, though.
We've gotten loud before. I was with one girl and she was like ridiculously loud, and I was like, "You need
Too
to
much,
pull
doing
it
too much,
back."
yeah.
Did you say that? Did you interrupt it? You got
Can you pull it back,
No,
please?
No, it was like because we went out once and she came over like that night, and like the whole like lead up to this, she's just like, "I'm not gonna sleep with you on the first date." I'm like, "You sent me your tits immediately. I don't even like."
I'm not going to fuck you on your roof on the first date.
Well, that was another girl.
I'm not going to
Other
let you
girls.
finger me in a
Yeah.
gazebo.
But so she and she was just doing the like very performative, and I was like, "You don't have to do that."
Did you say that?
Kind of. Yeah. I was like, because I don't think
I know
that's
the
Tell
difference.
when
real.
it's you can tell when it's not authentic.
Yeah, I was like, you don't have to try and like, just enjoy yourself. Like, we'll take our time. We'll have fun.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
You fist
She
her
was
right
just
in the
screaming like a banshee.
And stand out from
Yeah,
eye to eye,
came on. Stand out eye to eye. That's a good remix, probably.
probably. All right, so we saw Nope. It was good. You guys have any like stories this week? Did you guys do anything crazy? I know your meds are kicking ass for
My
you.
meds are kicking ass.
Yeah?
I'm
That's
so
awesome.
happy.
I saw your post the other day. I thought it was very sweet because I know people are very shitty about people taking
meds.
and they're like, why don't you just go
Why don't you
exercise?
just
Go for a walk.
Yeah, why don't you just work
Exercise. Work
Yeah.
out.
Do you
Go
guys
in
understand
nature.
how much all that stuff sucks?
Not even that though.
No,
like
it's just
but yes.
no. I mean,
yeah.
I've never been on like a mood stabilizer, but I know people that have, and it works. And when you get the right one,
Yeah.
it can be a challenge to figure that out. But when you find the right one, it can be very helpful.
I mean, I was on the same one for over 10 years and it worked great. COVID happened and then I started having meltdowns. So we added like another one. And
What's
then
a Tommy meltdown like?
Yeah, what is you?
a
What do you
lot
look
of
like?
crying.
Yeah, I just imagine you crying.
It's
'Cause you
mainly
always
crying
hold it
for
together.
No reason.
You
No.
are the most
Here.
stable, I feel, like,
Yeah?
out of the people on the
No.
show. Or maybe Bill is.
I mean,
I don't know.
right now, yes. Me a few months ago,
You just
no. I
seem
was
like the person that you're kind of like always like, everything's going to be fine.
nope, I'm very anxious. It's the complete opposite.
Will you hide it
I don't
a
think
lot?
that's
Yeah.
good. I bail on a ton of people because I get like super bad anxiety.
Well, you've been consistent on the show, so that I
I know
feel
this
good.
was straight up when you asked me. I was like, "This is gonna be something I'm gonna try," because I don't normally fucking commit to shit because of the anxiety.
Well,
and all
I'm glad that you like it enough and were able to use this as something that you were like gave you some sort of stability.
A lot
Yeah.
of stuff, honestly, during COVID did.
Yeah.
This totally took a weird turn, but yeah.
No, that's
yeah.
that's all right.
He asked.
So yeah, I'm happy.
That's good, and that's great, and that's important.
Thank
And
freaking God.
we're gonna be the Alan Cox show's off all next week, so Danny and I are going to a little getaway.
Where are you going?
Salem, Massachusetts. No.
Salem, Ohio.
Oh,
Just like
so
we just
excited.
got a cabin in I don't want to because I don't want to be in the car the whole time because we're only going
Yeah.
for 2 nights. So I didn't want to be like gone and then drive 8 hours and waste a whole day just getting
what are you
there.
gonna do in Salem?
We're gonna cook and drink and have sex and have
okay.
fun.
That's cool.
It's gonna be a good time.
That sounds like a good time.
And Whoopsie's gonna stay with my daughter, so we won't have
Ooh,
to
no
the kids away. The adults will play. Kind of thing, yeah. So it's gonna be.
Fuck.
We're probably gonna get there and eat so much food that we I don't know. We're just both so fucking run down. We're like, all right, because I have a crazy weekend, and so she's got a bunch of long shifts at work, and then I have shows Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Sunday, it'll just be nice to sleep in and then go to the cabin and just stay there and just kind of relax. I'm not a vacation person that needs to go and see things or do activities. I just want to fucking chill out.
Yeah.
And
the same way.
that's how I feel. And so go have some it's in it's remote. There's cool nature around, and we got a hot tub, so totally expect to get some sort of ringworm or something.
I was gonna say something like that.
Have you ever had a ringworm?
Not yet.
It's terrible.
I did when I was
Yeah.
a kid. It's been a long time.
What's that other one that you get in hot tubs? That was
Warts?
the MRSA.
Oh, Mars.
I don't think you get MRSA from a hot tub.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
No, but MRSA's gross.
I think
It's real gross.
Yeah.
There was a
That's so
I think that's
deadly.
in
there was a lady
hospitals.
that held up a gas station using her MRSA wound. It was in Cleveland. Yes.
Ew.
would say-
What?
That's disgusting.
That's so bizarre.
I don't like that. I would have shot her right in the fucking head.
Yeah, fuck your MRSA. You
Her
have-
MRSA wound.
Yeah, this is in 2010 in Cleveland. Cleveland. Woman used staph infection as a weapon during robbery.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
Oh my god, I wish I didn't see that.
That is a weapon. That's gross.
I could have went my entire life
Yeah.
without seeing that.
Didn't need that.
That makes
so
me
bad.
so uncomfortable.
That's so
You should ask
bad.
my husband about the wounds that he's dealt with as a nurse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he says one of the big ones when he was in school was wounds sometimes tunnel. So
Oh,
it looks
fuck.
like a
I don't
tear.
even like the idea
I
of that.
know, but it goes down, and he had to pack it, just shoving
Why are we
yeah
going down
gauze
this route?
into the arm and pull it out.
Bill's just come up with ideas for
Blah, blah, blah,
movies to twist that.
We're gonna talk about
And now we're
those.
talking about the most disgusting
We're gonna
fucking shit I've ever
We're
heard in my
gonna
life.
talk about those.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do you know what has come up a couple times with me this week?
What's
Ooh,
that?
what?
Something that Bill
Wounds.
actually had a little bit of a say in.
MRSA.
No, it's two separate people
Have MRSA.
brought up. No, because you just asked how our
Yeah.
weeks have been. They asked me about the Indeed post, the satirical Indeed post I wrote a few years ago.
Oh.
When the Browns fired their head coach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I wrote it Indeed, and it I became the most popular person in Cleveland for a day, and no one had any idea who I was.
That was a great post.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
I had so much fun with that.
I didn't know you then, so I don't know it. Did you reshare it recently?
No, I don't know
No?
what happened, but they were just didn't you do that? I'm like, yeah, I did. And then later on, somebody was like, didn't you do that? I was like, yeah, I did. And then I was not going to do any credit, but on the Alan Cox show, Bill was the one that was just like, no, it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you did very well at Stand and Deliver last week.
Yeah, I
Tommy
lost.
bailed on us.
I bailed. I'm sorry.
She wanted to go to an escape
No,
room.
the escape room was always the plan. We just thought it was going to be closer.
How'd the escape room go?
We fucking failed, and I think it's because me and Allie were high. But literally by not even a minute. It was stupid.
So close.
I know.
And yes, you did lose, but I still think you had great jokes and
Thank
you
you.
did a good job.
Oh, you lost?
I lost.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
It's pretty subjective.
no, I lost. I don't know. Joe told some great jokes. too.
Joe Graham is fantastic.
He's fantastic.
He told great jokes.
It came down to a random joke that
Okay.
we had.
yeah.
And I knew that in my head, I'm like, I know what joke he's going to tell, and I'm not going to be able to match
Aw.
it.
His
Okay.
joke was great. That is
Yeah.
a fucking great joke.
So, our jokes, we were pretty close on the 5 that we wrote, but then it was kind of a tie, and then Bill was like, all right, we're going to have a joke off. Just tell a joke that you already have written. I'm like, well, I kind of blew my wad on my set earlier today.
Let me ask if I can do this, because remember when I recorded Bam Bam, you opened for me, and in my finished product, I make a reference to one of your jokes.
Yeah.
I finally have video of you doing that joke.
Okay.
Can I make a video of my joke, then cut to your joke?
Yeah.
And like, you don't
Yeah,
mind
of
if I
course.
post
No,
that?
that's totally fine with
Okay,
me.
cool. Because people have been asking me about it for a long time, so I think that would.
What joke
actually
was it? I don't remember.
It was. I said. I just go into a story about me and my sister.
Oh, yeah.
And then I go,
yeah.
not like AJ.
Yeah.
And then and then it'll cut.
Did
to,
that actually happen on the album? Did you use that on the
Yeah, I
album?
left it in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So people have been asking me like, what is that about? And I was like,
Yeah.
well, maybe someday you'll
Here
find
we
out.
go.
And now
So
we
you
Yeah, no,
just
yeah, full
reference the
permission.
joke. You don't like.
Yeah, I don't,
actually
like-
say it.
Actually tell my joke.
Yeah, I just
Right,
I did
okay,
like
I
a
was gonna say,
callback
how
to a
the
joke
fuck
that,
can you
but
do
like
that?
people that weren't at the taping don't know what joke.
Got
it
I
is.
see.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
only joke that's currently in my set that was still a part of my set when I first started.
Oh.
Hmm.
Because like I love a groan for the right reason.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing. Like, I'm recording a new comedy special at the Funny Stops of September 2nd and 3rd. Get your tickets, funnystop.com or billsquire.com. And I'm thinking of opening with a very groany joke.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just really kicking them in the teeth right off the bat.
I like it.
And I'm going to try it out and see how people respond to it and see if it, like,
This one
sets
isn't
the
gonna be
tone correctly.
This one's not going to be the one-liner special. that you
No,
said you were
no,
gonna
no. I'm like, I never really kept developing that because I just have such a hard time writing one-liners.
Oh, yeah.
Like every once in a while, like I'll get like 5 or 6, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm in a group here, and then I'll try out a bunch more, and then they're like, nope,
They're
all trash.
so unbelievably hard.
It's so hard.
They're so hard to write.
They're so hard to write, but then it's also so hard to create a long set out of them because
who are you telling?
I know. Yeah,
Man.
I know you know.
Oh my god, dude. I was even talking. I'm like, it's really hard for a one-liner guy to do an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
that's a lot.
but then like somebody will be like, well, Dangerfield did it. I'm like, okay, he's an anomaly.
But
Stephen
he
Wright's
also
an anomaly,
he also was doing it for 25 years before he actually popped.
right?
So like he had 20 years of writing for doing it, and like Stephen Wright, like he was still doing it for a long time before he did his
Right.
first. And see, even Mitch Hedberg, like those guys all were doing it for a long time before they released
Right,
anything.
and those are the three, and even like other great one-liner guys like Dimitri Martin and Zach Galifianakis, like they incorporate like music into it, and
Dimitri does a lot of visual stuff, and he
Yeah.
does like he's fantastic.
if I were to ever record a special, it would be similar to that. Like I'd have
Yeah.
music, I'd have
Multimedia.
I'd have
Yeah.
like weird Dada sort of like
Art.
I think that
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know where I would do it though.
Well, you got to develop it, and
Yeah.
then we can do it wherever you want.
Okay.
Right here.
The Helium guy loved me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me his card, and he's just like, "Hey, when you're ready,"
Yeah.
and he gave me a little look. He gave me like, a
Well,
little
get
look.
ready.
Yeah, get ready.
All right. Oh, that was not Tommy burping.
That was not me. Sorry, guys.
So, considering we just saw Nope, and you know Jordan Peele kind of has this. He's like the new M. Night Shyamalan, where he's like, "What's
But
the
better.
twist in his
Yeah.
movies?"
Yeah, but better.
Yeah, in better. I agree. But you know, so I
Wow.
wanted to go through
Better than M. Night.
M. Night's first few movies were fucking.
They were
awesome.
fantastic.
But some are bad.
Some are bad, but he's got a bigger body of work, and we haven't
Yeah.
seen all of.
True.
Jordan
True,
Peele.
true,
Jordan
true.
Peele's only
got
Okay,
three films.
valid.
So I wanted to go through some movies that have great twists and talk about them, and then also let's take a movie that doesn't have a twist and add a twist in.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, all
I
right.
like that.
All right.
Damn it.
Ooh.
All right. So, Tommy, what's your movie like your favorite movie twist?
It's kind of like perfect timing. Last night after the movie, when I went to bed, I put on The Departed.
Oh,
One of my absolute favorite fucking movies. And just that ending.
That ending is
Is-
fucking bananas.
It's insane.
Bananas. For sure.
I saw that on your story, and you posted the scene where he says she fell funny. And Matt Damon tells a story in an interview where he was like going through all the beats of that. Jack Nicholson was, and Nicholas.
Jack Nicholson.
Nicholson.
You were
Nicholson,
right the
all right,
first time.
yeah, I
I
was
think you said
fucking-
that.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
Nicholas.
Jack,
Yeah,
Jack Nicholson was going through all the beats of that, and he's like, he started off with like, okay, what if instead of it being a man we're killing here, it's a woman? Because that shows this guy's diabolical.
Yeah.
And then what if he said this? Because then it shows like it's a joke to him. And then like it just keeps going and going and going. And it's a great story the way Matt Damon tells it. So I definitely check out Matt Damon talking about Jack Nicholson and Departed. And yeah, I love that movie.
So
when
good.
I
I
saw it
haven't
with
seen
a friend.
the original though.
I never saw the original either.
There's not an original.
Foreign. There's a foreign
there's a
version.
foreign version
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
And I saw it with a friend, and she was so mad at Leonardo DiCaprio. She's like, he's such a pussy. Like, he's got to be on meds. I'm like, do you understand that, like, his life is on the line every fucking second of every day?
Yeah.
And she's like,
Right.
yeah, but that's his job. I'm like, and this is a person that, like, I'm like, you can't handle your job because people are mean to you sometimes.
Right.
Like, and they're not even that mean to you. They're just ignoring you. And she's like, I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AJ, what's yours? Best twist?
I have a few.
Well, yeah, we'll go
Yeah.
through like a
Yeah, I
bunch.
got a
ton.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
but you're number one.
the number one twist, I think, it's probably laughable now because it's kind of memeable now, but The Empire Strikes Back.
Yes.
Oh, it's
yeah, I would
incredible.
agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
It's-
probably the greatest twist.
Yeah,
We were like, oh, wow, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
When you see that for the first time.
and it's one of those things where I've known that my whole life
I know, but it's still,
It's
when you
still-
see it, you're like,
yeah.
ooh.
because of how those movies aren't known for great acting, but I think Skywalker, I think Mark Hamill
Hamill.
sold the fuck out of that.
You think so?
I think he
Yeah,
did
he
for-
did fine. He did fine.
I think it.
I don't think
it's-
it was, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't corny or anything.
No.
It's like it works within that movie.
Yeah.
That's a great one. That's a great reveal, and it's one of those things where I don't even know if I ever watched those movies in order when I was a little kid because I don't even think I understood it. So like I
Right.
think I don't think I ever got the full scope of like because I feel like I was like watching that. I think I saw that one before I saw A New Hope, and then I watched A New Hope, and I was like, that's your dad, dude. You're gonna lose your mind.
Yeah, that kind of happened with me because I didn't watch it when I was younger.
Yeah. Mine is, I'm going a little deep, but it's just one of those movies that I love and I can watch again and again. And I just remember seeing it in the theater and just being like, what did I just watch? And had a hard time and it's kind of like this Nope movie. Nope has stuck with me. Like I keep thinking about certain aspects of that film. And that's why I think it's a good movie, because it really does stay with you. And I think this one was the same way. And it's The Prestige.
Yeah, The
I
Prestige.
never saw that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta watch The
Good.
Prestige.
Here, hold on.
Yeah,
I'll
add
put
it.
it.
Yeah,
Add it
add
to
it
the
to the
list.
list.
I'm gonna
Movies that Bill and AJ won't shut the fuck up about.
What's it about?
It's about magicians.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a magician rivalry that takes place at the turn of the 19th,
Christopher Nolan did it.
the
That'll put your
20th
mind at
century. It was
ease.
like the early 1900s.
Okay.
David Bowie plays Nikola Tesla. It's awesome. It's a great movie. And I won't even give away the...
No, you
Hold on, let me
can't.
pull this out.
But
Yeah,
it's
don't give it
awesome.
away. Don't give it away. 'cause
It's an
I-
awesome movie.
I'll
It
watch
stars Christian Bale and
Oh, I like Christian.
Wolverine.
The whole Hugh Jackman.
Hugh
Yeah,
Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. And
David Bowie.
David Bowie and Andy Serkis, and who are the girls in it? Scarlett Johansson's in it, and who's that? The lady from Departed, I believe, is in it.
Oh, Vera Farmiga.
Yeah.
I think so. So it's a great movie, and there's more than one twist in it too.
Yeah, there's a few.
There's a few.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Okay.
It will you'll go. Oh,
It's visual
hee hee.
sleight of hand.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love it.
You could
Visual
say.
sleight of
So
hand.
that's a good one for me. And I think Nolan, you could go through a bunch of his movies and pick out different ones, but I think Memento is worth a mention.
Yeah.
That was a fun movie
For
to
sure.
watch, and like you hadn't seen anything really like that before.
There's when you asked me about this, there are like there. I started thinking because there's a lot more. Like, do you regard a twist as something you don't see coming, or is it sort of like they try taking you one way and then just boom, flipping it?
both.
I
Because
think it could be
Yeah.
either. Yeah.
because when you said Departed, I was just like, I don't know if that's a twist as much as I just did not see that
That's
coming.
kind of what
But I think that's what makes it a twist.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
like you
Yeah.
you did not expect Leonardo DiCaprio to fucking get his brains blown out in a completely
Yeah.
unceremonious manner.
Yeah.
It was just ba-bam,
Yeah.
gone.
A newer one that I loved was Knives Out.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that was
but I saw
Such a
that
good twist.
coming,
Double
though.
twist. But
Yeah.
the double twist.
Yeah, I kind of saw
You saw
that.
the double
yeah,
twist too?
I kind of saw
But
it
was
coming
fun.
a little
It
bit.
was a fun
It was a
movie,
very
so
fun
I
movie.
don't
They're
know
making
if
a
it was
sequel.
like.
Yeah,
I
it's
heard that.
called The
song.
Green Onion.
Is that really what it's
Yeah,
called?
that's what it's called, The Green Onion.
Oh, okay. Well, some movies don't need it.
All right. What's another one for you?
You looked really mad when you said that you're...
Well, let's go with like a classic one. I think one of like the classic all-time cinematic twists is Planet of the Apes,
Yeah.
where they
Yeah.
reveal that it was Earth
Oh,
all
yeah.
along.
You can even go to Citizen Kane.
Citizen
Literally,
Kane, yeah.
or yeah.
Where
OG.
The Sting. Have you guys ever seen The Sting?
yes, the Sting,
No.
The Sting. Oh my God, The Sting is so good.
and that's
Add
the
it to the list.
That's the Sting.
Alright.
Basically set up
I love a twist.
the heist movie
Yeah,
formula.
right. And there are parts of The Sting that are a little slow,
Yeah. Well, all those movies back then are a little
I don't
Yeah.
know.
yeah.
So.
but it's great. And that's the one where you actually feel like the job was pulled on.
There it is. Good job.
Ocean's 11 had a good twist. Seven.
Seven is a big one. Yeah.
And that
I
was
mean, you
when
can
I
go
was-
into Fincher and go Seven, Fight Club. I
Yeah,
mean, those
Fight
are
Club,
yeah.
Shutter Island.
Shutter Island was there.
Yeah.
Another one. Have you guys ever seen Primal Fear?
That's what I know.
No,
the
I know the movie
Okay.
too. Yeah.
You
That's,
should both put
the
that on the
Sharon
list.
Stone pussy movie, right?
No. That's Basic
Basic
Instinct.
No, Primal Fear is with Ed Norton.
Ed
Richard
Norton
Gere.
and Richard Gere. And Richard Gere is, I believe, a defense attorney, and Edward Norton is being tried for murder, and he's like special needs, and it is fucking awesome.
That reminded me what you just said. Usual Suspects.
Oh yeah, I got that one on my list.
Usual
yeah.
Suspects.
Saw
Yeah.
is another one too.
Saw, yeah.
Saw. That was a
never
good one.
seen
The
Saw.
original one. The original.
You never see Saw?
I never seen Saw.
Seesaw.
Seesaw.
I never seen Saw.
Seesaw.
Seesaw.
You should see Saw.
I should see Saw.
The original,
agree.
at least.
I mean,
should see
Scream. That was a
Scream
great-
is
Yeah.
one of my favorite
That-
movies
that-
ever.
that was
That one blew my mind as a kid.
in an era where it was just such a fun movie to see, and like to have that moment because they really sold the death, and so you're like, what the fuck, and like people coming back to life, like it was flawlessly executed.
Yeah, it was great.
We brought it up earlier. And once again, it's one of those things. It's kind of like a meme now, but The Sixth Sense.
That's
If-
what I was
if-
just about to
Yeah,
say
if
too.
you
yeah.
say, if you tell me that you saw that coming the first time,
You're
you
a
saw
fucking
that-
liar.
Yeah,
You're
lying.
fucking lying.
You're lying. You're
He
absolutely
did
lying.
such a good job.
Dude.
Um,
Yeah, that one was very good.
Yeah,
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable,
Same,
also good.
yeah.
Good twist in there.
So good.
And I have that as well. And then Cabin in the Woods was a more recent one, which I guess is still like 10 years old now.
I never saw it either.
You never saw Cabin in the Woods?
Is it?
Oh.
Is it a scary movie?
It is a scary movie, but it's got.
I like
it's-
scary.
You wouldn't. It
Isn't it the one with like the people that like the kids in school, like the jock, the
I mean, it's
nerd?
pretty. It looks like a
that's
typical.
Breakfast Club.
No, I know, but isn't it?
It looks
kind
like a
of like
typical
that, I feel
cabin in
like?
the woods type movie.
Okay.
Like where college kids are going to a cabin for a weekend and they're gonna have sex and party,
Hell
and
yeah.
then
Kind of like Bill in Salem.
Yeah, that's right.
Salem's Lot.
Psycho. That's a big
Yeah.
reveal.
Yeah. Coco.
Oh,
did you
yeah,
guys watch
Coco.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Coco's-
that one made me bawl my
Yeah.
eyes out. Fucking goddamn it.
It turns out all Mexicans are skeletons. That was the twist.
All my grandparents too.
All Mexicans have skeletons. And I was like, whoa! I didn't know that.
Okay. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's ending.
That I
was
wouldn't even.
fucking-
I think
that
this
was
See,
a
goes
and
in-
that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
That's
a
thought of- I
twist.
thought of Once Upon a Time in
Yes.
Hollywood, but
I don't know if that's a twist as much as it just goes, what the fuck did I just
No,
see?
it's a
And that's what I'm
twist because
talking
you're
about.
Yes.
expecting one thing
No,
and something else
I
happens.
knew that was gonna happen because I saw Inglorious Bastards,
Well,
and I knew
And-
that when there's a
And
point
history,
Tarantino does not
Yeah.
respect
history.
He
still
goes, no, I'm going to do it my
twist,
way.
Okay?
Yeah, it's
I
historical
think it
fiction.
counts.
Yeah.
He got to kill Hitler in a movie,
Yeah.
And then he got
and they
to
got to save Sharon Tate.
Yes, I love it.
And that's what I was talking about. Like that's where my debate happened in my brain. It's just like there is a difference between a twist ending and something you don't
The
see
ending,
coming.
Yeah.
the twist ending.
Yeah,
is...
but see, I don't think that's a twist. I agree with Bill.
okay, well, fine, whatever.
But I would put the part in that same category where it was just a shock.
Yeah,
Not
you're
a twist,
like,
but a
"Holy
shock.
Shit.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
Seven is in that same thing too,
Yeah.
where it's not really a
Well,
twist.
and here's what I think makes it a twist. If it changes the way you watch the movie the next time, and you go, oh, there's all these things that were telling us
Yeah.
this was coming.
Okay.
I think that makes it a twist more than
good point.
just a reveal or just like a shock type thing.
That
So
makes
like
sense.
in Departed, we didn't know that was going to happen, and
No.
like you watch it again and it doesn't lead you to think that.
Right,
But if
yeah.
you watch Sixth Sense again,
You
there's
see
all
the
sorts
clues.
of there's all sorts
Okay,
of clues.
yeah.
Prestige, there's all sorts of clues. There's all so I think
Clue. There's all
clue
sorts of clues.
clues full of clues. All right, so now let's get into some movies and see if we can come up with a twist for them. Let's start with Forrest Gump.
Okay. Forrest Gump gets AIDS from Jenny.
Well, that might actually be a twist. Maybe Forrest Gump does have a twist. The fact that he didn't get AIDS from Jenny,
I know, right? Or maybe he gave AIDS to Jenny.
and he's got like the Magic Johnson blood.
I know. Mm. No. Oh my God. Forrest Gump gets AIDS, and then that becomes a prequel to Philadelphia.
All right. So what if in Forrest Gump, he actually everything's true up until he goes to Vietnam, and then everything after Vietnam is just him having gone crazy.
That makes
That okay.
Yeah,
That's a good
I
one.
like that. That's a really good. That's really good, Bill.
Whoa.
Thank you,
William Squire.
All right,
Oh, I don't know.
you can't just think of any movie, and we'll come up with a twist.
Just a random movie.
Just a random movie.
Yeah.
It can even be a Tom Hanks one.
It can be a Tom Hanks.
Well,
movie.
I just
Toy
I
Story.
just
Just say Toy
Toy
Story.
Story.
okay.
Buzz Lightyear is an astronaut after all.
That
really
changes like
tiny astronaut.
and that's why he's got technology that actually animates all the toys.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Yeah, that's
humans
cool.
are dead. The toys are real.
why are the humans dead?
They're fake. They're just dead. The toys are real.
It's
Okay.
still a kids movie.
I can know, but I like where she's going.
I mean, it's
I like
Terrifying,
Yeah, it's
okay?
a gritty reboot.
Did anybody
There's
see-
a
did you
Pooh
see-
Bear movie coming out that's a
I'm
horror
really
movie. I'm
excited.
so here for it.
Did you guys see the Buzz Lightyear movie?
No, I didn't
No.
see it.
Yeah,
No.
I had no
He
interest.
looks creepy.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it didn't. I just don't think they ever needed to take him
They didn't
out of
need
that
to.
universe.
Yeah.
Like nobody needed him to be a real hero. We just liked him as the
I'm
toy.
gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it would be cool to see what Andy saw, and what made him want the Buzz Lightyear toy.
Yeah, but I think they could do that within the movie, kind of like they did with
Right.
Woody. Like
yeah,
we saw
the
some
commercials.
I always wanted
episodes
to know
of-
what made Buzz Lightyear so cool.
Yeah,
So I did have that.
I mean he was pretty cool even without seeing all
Right,
that.
Buzz is cool, but I want to know what Andy saw. in
Yeah.
Buzz.
All right.
I always wanted that.
Okay.
I like. All right. All right, AJ, your movie,
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Bruce Willis was a ghost the whole time.
It was actually yeah. What if it's Die Hard and Bruce Willis was really just on mushrooms, just freaking out, ruining the party.
I can't. That's a really hard movie for me to watch.
Really?
I love Die Hard.
I fucking
can't
love that
imagine Bruce Willis doing that without shoes and stepping on the glass.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kind of
Okay.
like every time.
So you just put yourself into that, like you're that
God.
empathetic that you're like,
Yeah, I'm
ah.
like, how is he doing that? Like he's just fucking walking around without shoes he's walking on broken glass. That's what
Walking
the
on-
Annie
walking
Lennox song is about.
broken
It's about Die. Great song.
All right. We'll stick with a Bruce Willis movie, Armageddon.
Bruce Willis isn't a ghost.
Here's what I'm thinking. Bruce Willis ends up like at the very last moment, instead of him being the one that like push it, he makes Ben Affleck do it. And he's like, "Fuck you! I'm going with my daughter. I never liked you, AJ."
That's right. I never liked you, dude. And then he says goodbye to J-Lo.
Yeah. And then for some reason Nick Cage is there because it's a Jerry Bruckheimer produced movie.
Leaving Las Vegas.
I never saw that, so I can't.
I don't know what that is.
But clear your day, because you're
All
not
right.
going to feel good after that movie.
No?
No. That's not a feel-good movie.
All right, you got another one, Tommy? Can you think of another movie? We can
A new one, and just on subject, Get Out.
Get Out. Okay.
A twist on Get Out.
Twist on Get Out.
But Get Out has a twist.
Untwist the twist. Okay?
Untwist the twist.
Untwist the
Give
twist.
me a twist, or a twist on top of the
Just
twist.
the family is just really racist.
That's okay.
It's like any woman who brings a black guy home in that part of the country.
Yeah.
Or they actually really like him.
Yeah, they love him.
Yeah,
they
that's what I
love
said.
him.
Like,
They love him.
yeah,
They're
all
not
just,
racist at all.
They're all just a genuine person that you thought they were.
Yeah,
at the
it's just like,
beginning.
oh,
Yeah.
he would vote for Obama three
Yeah.
times if he could.
You know what tipped me off that she was a piece of shit in that movie?
I mean, I
When
could
she-
tell immediately.
Well, when she went
unfortunately,
to use her computer, she was using Bing to search.
Ooh,
And if
yeah,
you
fuck
search
that
for bad things,
bitch.
you go for Bing.
Is
Oh,
that
really?
true?
I mean, you ever seen the memes like how to kill yourself? And like,
always
if you
Bing.
if you Google it, it will show the suicide support hotline, and Bing will be like, "Here's 100 ways that you can kill yourself immediately."
Is
Like,
Bing still around?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big.
All right. Big.
A
okay.
twist to big.
A twist to big. I think the simple thing is he never gets small again.
Tom Hanks was molesting the redheaded boy.
Oh my god,
When he
that's
was
so
in the show.
depressing.
And then he goes back to the little kid. He was like, "Wasn't that fun?"
Yes. Fucking handshake.
He's like,
After
tell
he's playing
anybody.
the piano.
Yeah,
No one will
fine.
believe you.
No one will believe you. Oh yeah. You got molested by
By a 30-year-old
by a
version of me.
30-year-old
And a
version.
toy
It was
store?
me, but I was 30 years
You
old.
sound insane. You fucking idiot.
Damn it. That's so fucked up.
That's so messed up, dude. Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
Brad
He
Pitt.
was saving them all, but he was molesting them.
No, Brad Pitt kills Hitler.
Oh.
Oh, just Inglourious
Yeah,
Bastard.
just like
did that
Inglourious
one.
Bastards.
Let's go with E.T.
Tom Hanks was molesting. No. Okay. E.T. is, you know how all those kids were getting sick?
Yeah.
E.T. brought coronavirus to Earth.
Yeah, E.T. was actually a piece of shit.
Yeah, E.T. was.
It kind of looks like a piece of shit
He
anyway.
does. He's creepy.
Okay, what about this? Okay, let's do Jaws, and here's what Jaws would be. There wasn't even a shark. They just really wanted to kill that
Kill
old
Quint.
fisherman. Yeah. They're like, this guy fucking, he ruins every town meeting, every time, no matter
Every time-
what we're
no
doing.
matter what we're talking about, he goes, "I'll kill the shark."
he just takes his fingernails and scratches the board. It's like, man, we're just trying to talk about parking regulations,
Right.
and every time you just fucking interrupt. So we got to get rid of Quint.
Yeah, we have to kill this guy. He just will not stop. We
Yeah.
keep moving the meetings to different times, and
he keeps
shows
showing
every
up.
time. He keeps showing up. He keeps being here. Does he even fish? Does he even have a boat, or does he just show up to these meetings?
Also, I'm pretty sure he wasn't even in World War II. I think that, or the Korean War,
Korean
whatever
War,
it was.
yeah,
Yeah, it
Korea.
wasn't even in the Korean War. He that's stolen valor. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah,
Fuck
he's a
that guy.
dick.
Yeah. This is fun.
Yeah, I like
I like
it.
coming up with these other twists. Let's go with Elf. Go to a little holiday.
Santa isn't real.
Yeah, you just found out Santa's not real.
He's just actually
Yeah,
insane.
he's just-
yeah, he's just actually crazy.
I think it's still a good movie.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
would watch that movie.
Yeah, and then they get him medicated, and they go like, "Hey, you didn't know."
Speaking of, we didn't really. I will come back to. We didn't talk that James Caan died.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we didn't ever mention that.
yeah. Well, I usually talk
Yeah.
about stuff like that on the Alan Cox show, so I don't get
sorry.
into it. It's okay. I mean, do you want to talk about it?
No, I love James Caan.
He's great.
I thought James Caan was fantastic.
All right, let's do The Godfather.
The Godfather. Sonny lives, and
Sonny has Easy Pass.
yeah, Sonny has easy.
And then he becomes the head of the family, like he was
Yeah,
supposed to.
he's the one that pulled the trigger on Don Corleone.
Yeah.
It was
Ooh.
Sonny. Yeah.
He was an illegitimate child, and he's not even Italian.
Who?
No, that was
No, that was Andy Garcia in Godfather 3.
but also that was they had the adopted son that was
Yeah,
who
Robert
played it?
Duvall.
Robert Duvall,
Yeah, Robert Duvall.
Yeah. I never saw Godfather 3. Should I watch it? I heard it was
Yeah,
shit.
you should.
Okay, I'll watch it.
It's a good
It's
movie.
been a while. I think I saw it only one time.
Godfather 3 gets a bad rap.
Okay, let's stay with mob movies. Goodfellas.
See, here's what's tough about Scorsese is like a lot of those movies like don't have a plot. So it's kind of hard.
I mean, that one's just like
it's just it's about characters like going through stuff.
right, but it still has an ending, and the ending is
Yeah.
him going into witness relocation, and it's
He gets that's a real story though. That like
Yeah.
really happened. So that's kind of tough.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Hitler didn't die and Tarantino did that. What would be a good twist?
good
for
twist.
Goodfellas?
none of them were actually Italian.
None of them were Italian. None of them got to be made men.
Maybe here's the twist: Joe Pesci wasn't actually killed. He actually was the one that went into
Witness
witness
protection.
protection.
Oh,
And then he rats them out, and then it ends different with
De Niro and
Ray
Ray.
Liotta going to jail.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. De Niro and Ray Liotta are the ones that actually had the hit put out on Joe Pesci because he got to be a made man and they were jealous.
Oh, okay, that's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that actually tracks pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go something. Let's do a superhero movie. Let's do. Oh, this is one that you want to fix anyway. The Dark Knight.
I want to fix the Dark Knight.
I thought you wanted more Two-Face.
Oh yeah, I did. I wanted more Harvey Dent. He's like one of the iconic things. Well, we've already talked about that. But
So how do you
How
remedy it?
well, how do I
How do you
fix?
twist it?
How do you twist it?
I say you
Do you think half his dick was burnt too?
Yeah, absolutely. I've thought about that way too much. I've thought about that so much.
All the way down?
Do you think it goes?
Yeah.
Hey, well, it's not contagious. Don't worry. Just scabby.
Well, in that version of it, I say no.
No,
because you kind of saw it happen. You know what I mean? Like you saw it kind of happen.
It was because I don't think it happened to his hand too much. I think it was mostly just his face
his
and neck.
face. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just honestly get rid of the Dent storyline completely and just introduce him as Two-Face.
Just
Yeah, I don't
No
think you need that other stuff. You don't. I don't think you do.
I think that's what makes it compelling.
No,
Otherwise, he's just out of nowhere.
So was Joker.
Yeah, but the Joker, that he is an agent of chaos, so his out of nowhereness makes sense. The compelling part of Harvey Dent is that he was going to take up the mantle of
he
the
was the White
hero.
Knight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the White Knight, and then he has a downfall. So that's
Yeah, I don't need an origin out of my villains. I don't need an origin.
I think an origin in that case
But you
makes
didn't.
him compelling.
But you didn't see that, and that's the thing. I guess about the Dark Knight is it's a Harvey Dent origin story.
Yeah.
Is what the Dark Knight is. When I think about the Dark Knight, I don't really think about
him.
Harvey
Right,
Dent.
yeah. It is weird.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
I like. The
No,
Harvey
no,
Dent stuff.
it's a
I
great
enjoyed it
movie.
too, but that-
It's a great movie, and if you put a gun to my head, I say no, keep everything in that movie. It's close to being a perfect movie. I just think that I wanted more Two-Face.
Yeah.
I
don't blame you for
Yeah,
wanting that.
yeah.
I think it is what it is, and you have to accept it for
You're telling me the only Two-Face I've ever gotten on the big screen was Tommy Lee Jones's version of Two-Face? That was the only
Yeah,
one I
that's
ever
interesting.
got.
Yeah.
You know, and Aaron Eckhart he was Two-Face for 20 minutes. If that.
Yeah.
I don't blame you for wanting more.
Yeah. I just wanted more.
Was there ever intent for more?
No,
No, because I
No,
think
that was
like it.
because
No.
the whole story was predicated on him dying
Yeah.
and him becoming
Yeah.
being held up as a hero.
Or no, here's how I would fix it.
All right.
Here's how I would fix it. Harvey Dent doesn't die
Yeah.
at the end of the Dark Knight, and then the Dark Knight Rises. You don't even use Bane, and it's
Batman versus
Batman
Harvey Dent
versus Harvey Dent.
versus
That would be
Two-Face.
sick, yeah.
I think that works. I think that works really
because
well.
I mean, like Dark Knight Rises, it's good, not great.
Yeah.
I don't know why they picked Bane. I
I think they
Bane.
were in a tight spot where because I think it was supposed to be more Joker centric.
Yeah.
Oopsie. A more Joker centric movie, and they had to.
Had to
he
go
still-
and die.
Yeah, they're going to die, and it's such a bummer because that would have been a completely
Yeah.
different movie if he was still around. All right, let's do one more superhero movie. Let's do. I feel like the Marvel stuff we've already got all the what ifs,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you kind of have that with like, what's the Batman or the Superman movie if he was
Oh,
Bad.
what is that? Bright something? Brightburn? Is that Brightburn?
Yeah. I never saw it.
I
but
never saw it
yeah,
either.
I'd like to watch that.
I feel like we get that with the
Batman's
boys.
really the only one you can do.
I mean, yeah, because like there are so many iterations of Spider-Man and Superman.
Yeah.
Like it's just
You've seen so many different angles on things.
Yeah.
Batman, it's kind of pretty consistent the whole way through.
Yeah.
It's a simple formula. These are the bad guys. I'm going to go beat up the bad guys and not kill them, but I'm going to beat
Just
them up.
beat them up.
Right.
Yeah.
all right. Well, a Goofy movie.
Such a good movie.
Oh, I know how I would fix that.
They fucking kill each other.
No, you
Why?
just
Why? What?
you take away the entire movie. You just have the song Pipeline on for 2 hours while Tommy's sucking dick.
Pipeline?
There's no song called
No,
Pipeline.
I'm sorry. What was it?
Powerline.
Powerline.
Powerline's the band.
That's the
Yeah.
singer.
Oops.
I
That's
didn't
just
think we
Tommy-
were fixing it. I thought you were saying a twist ending still.
Yeah.
So I was like, they
Well,
fucking
twist
end
ending.
up. Yeah.
twist
Yeah.
ending. Twist ending.
But then he asked me how I would fix
I think
the
the
Dark
twist
Knight.
ending
Yeah,
is.
I know. That's why I got confused.
I think the twist ending is you meet Max's mom and she was a piece of shit. She left him.
There we go.
They're at the concert and
yeah, she didn't die. She was alive. She was a dumb
she was
bitch.
alive, but she's trying to fuck Powerline.
Oh, she's a
And then-
groupie. She's a
Ooh.
groupie. Fuck. Okay,
And
let's do it.
then Max thinks like, oh, I'm gonna have this like great moment with my mom. She's gonna be back in my life.
She's a
but then
villain all
she
along.
peels off to go do coke with some roadie. And then
good.
Goofy has to come over and be like, Max, your mom's she's a whore.
Damn.
Oh, that makes.
I would
Goofy
watch that.
movie.
That would be good.
That'd be good.
That'd be good.
That'd be
I'd watch that movie.
All right. Well, thank you guys for checking out. Hi, baby. This week's episode of the Bill Squire Show.
She was waving at him,
Oh,
but I was waving back like
That's
it was
something.
me.
And let's actually ask Danny. Name just any random movie, but not a Goofy movie because we just did that one. We're trying to give any random movie a twist.
Any random movie. Now and then.
Now and then.
What's
Good
that?
one.
I don't know
So
it.
now and then.
No, now. Oh my god.
Now and Then was a coming of age movie starring Christina Ricci and like, what was like the
Was it Dakota
story?
Fanning or no? Who was the little girl?
Yeah, like this summer, and then they like got together at the end.
let's
And
do-
Rosie O'Donnell played like the Verona
Brendan Fraser
version.
was hot as fuck in it.
Brandon Fraser was in it.
Yeah, he was like the weird like drifter guy that they.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, I know that was the one where he was a caveman.
No, that's Encino Man.
Oh.
What if? Okay, let's do Encino Man first.
That's the one where he was the jungle man.
That's George of the Jungle.
Oh,
Jungle to Jungle. Do you remember that movie?
oh yeah, that was a great movie.
So good.
Okay, so for Now and Then, it's just like a movie about these girls in their summer when they're like 12, 13 years old, like coming of age, and Thora Birch, Christina Ricci, like all like the girls that I had like a huge crush on because I was like
A child. Then.
same age
Yeah,
as them.
yeah.
And so we'll say the twist in that is it's basically The Village. They weren't in the 60s. They were they were just in a town that acted like it was still the 60s.
Damn.
The virgin suicides, none of them commit suicide.
What's
They all
the
fake their own deaths.
natural born killers? But they're really just being hunted
Yeah.
by people because they got an abortion.
Such a good movie. I love it.
White men can't jump.
White men
They
end up
can
being
jump.
able to jump.
Well,
They
that was
can
it.
jump.
That was the point.
That was the point. He could end up jumping.
They really can.
I think at the end, he just still can't jump. But you know what's beautiful about that movie? His girlfriend leaves him, and there's no reconciliation. He just got broken up with.
Yeah.
That's
And it's
fine.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because you think in so many movies like, oh, they break up and they get back together, everything happy ending. But no, he's like the only thing that changed his life. He's still just like a former college basketball player that tries to hustle for money on basketball games, and now he's just got a friend that he can do it with. But he dunked once. That's it. That's like his
the
whole
end of the
arc. Is I was able to dunk once. I learned no lesson.
The whole way through.
Yeah. All right. What was the other one? George of the Jungle.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do
His
Encino
parents
Man.
just left him there on
Encino
purpose.
Man.
Yeah. Sean Astin was actually also a caveman.
He looks like he could have been. Yeah.
All right, we'll wrap it up now. Thanks for checking out this week's episode of the Bill Squire Show. I am your host, Bill Squire. Check me out on the Alan Cox Show, weekdays 2 to 6:30 on 100.7 WMMS. You can find it on the iHeartRadio app to listen live or on YouTube. Just search the Alan Cox Show. Also, Tommy is on social media at TommyLC, TOMMILC.
That's me.
And then AJ DeCosimo, you writing anything? Got anything published lately?
No. I am having an article go up soon, though.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Well, at AJ DeCosimo on Twitter and Instagram. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
This is the Bill Squire Show.